The FTC sues Amazon for tricking customers into Prime subscriptions. Can you get tricked into a Prime subscription?
Sort of, actually. I will defend that a little bit.
All right, we're going to talk about dark patterns, are we?
Yes.
All right, Luke's going to talk about dark patterns.
So dark patterns.
I'm going to get a snack.
Okay. He wants to get it himself, Dan.
Oh.
Okay. So a dark pattern is a confusing or misleading user experience that leads you to do a thing that the company wants you to do and not a thing that you want to do. Prime subscriptions are, oh wow, we're doing this. Hey, how's it going? This feels a lot more intimate for some reason. Prime subscriptions are known for this because of how persistent they are in trying to get you to sign up for it and by offering free sign up at the beginning. But the worst part, in my opinion, is that it is ridiculously hard to cancel. And that I don't know why this is a thing, but I know a surprising amount of old people who end up with multiple of them.
Right.
Like a lot of people. I don't know why. But
Interesting.
it's been a thing. I genuinely no idea why. That one I genuinely don't understand.
I will say this. I know a surprising number of...
They call it dark patterns. Yeah, that's what Lina said.
...older relatives that have more than one email address because they use their ISP provided one, which I would say is a dark pattern in and of itself, sort of, in that it's a way to lock you into using this particular ISP forever.
Lock-in practice,
and
for sure.
Has no benefit whatsoever as far as I can tell. Anyway, so they will often have an ISP email address because, I don't know, they think they're supposed to use it or something. And then they will also have a not stupid one, whether it's like Outlook or Gmail or like Proton Mail. I don't know. It doesn't matter. The point, I don't know any older people with a Proton Mail account, but the point is they'll often have more than one. So maybe that's part of how they end up with multiple Prime accounts, is they just like have these random email accounts.
Multiple emails. I know some of them too, and this is more of a thing for Canadians because like 80% of us live within, 50 kilometers of the border or something like that. But a fair amount of it is the confusing way that Amazon deals with different countries, because you can like have the same login but also not, so it ends up creating multiple accounts. And you can have a Prime for both countries, but it's not necessary. And
really?
Like
okay, I didn't even know that.
I don't think it is. I don't know. I don't actually use Amazon.
Well, your Prime for...
It's definitely not necessary if you are an American, because everything that's on the Canadian one is going to be on the American one. So you should just use the American one.
Yeah, I just don't think there's a benefit to Prime if you are Canadian anyway, because they're not going to ship for free to Canada, so...
From the American one, you're saying? Yeah, I don't know. But like, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't use Amazon, but I do know a lot of people that end up getting really screwed over and have a bunch of Prime accounts and can't figure out how to cancel them.
People in chat are pitching in. Yeah, I live in the EU and I have an EU account, but I accidentally have a US account for Audible and Prime. Yep. Yeah, I had a hard time remembering which email I had signed up for Kindle Unlimited, which, good service, I like it, but it took me like 4 times logging in to figure out which one. And if I didn't remember that I definitely freaking had one, I could have accidentally signed up for another one. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, that's how we're going to achieve limitless growth with capitalism. Instead of having every customer once, we'll have every customer twice. This is the way.
That's amazing.
Anyway, did we actually talk about the FTC thing yet?
No.
Okay, cool.
Wait, what FTC thing?
They sued Amazon on Wednesday for making it easy to accidentally subscribe to their Prime service with a labyrinthian process to cancel. The lawsuit,
Wait, actually, what?
The lawsuit alleges that Amazon knowingly tricked millions of Americans into signing up for their Prime subscription using manipulative, coercive, or deceptive user interface designs. So these are dark patterns. Did you
Let's
not
go.
know this was in the
I had
doc?
no idea this was
I
in the
left
doc.
you here to do this topic, and then there were no snacks. So now I'm doubly angry.
Wait, there are snacks. They're in the kitchen. There are snacks in the kitchen.
Oh, all right. The FTC said Amazon prompted customers to subscribe to Prime repeatedly and made it hard to find the button to proceed without subscription during checkout. That's how people could end up with a bunch of these, because if they just happen to be browsing the site and they just happen to enter a different email this time.
Oh, I don't have it? Oh.
Likewise, Amazon purposefully made Prime's cancellation page difficult to find. The cancellation process would then bombard customers with offers that are intended to change their mind over the course of several unnecessary cancellation steps. According to the lawsuit, this lengthy cancellation process was known internally as the Iliad, after the 15-hour epic poem that recounts the events of the Trojan War. According to the commission, the primary purpose of the Prime cancellation process was not to enable subscribers to cancel, but rather to thwart them. Amazon has said these claims are false on the facts and the law, and that by design we make it clear and simple for customers to both sign up for and cancel their Prime. It is better now. It was really bad for a bit. I remember this.
I remember when I had to cancel my grandfather's after he passed away. I remember being legitimately like needing to actually focus, because I was like, it's really, really trying to get me to press the wrong button here. And I had to press the right button many times. And they would switch which side it was on, and they would change which one was highlighted, and they would do all these little things. So you had to like really make sure, and they would change. It would be like, no, I do want to cancel. Or it would be like, or they would switch which one said no and why, and like all. It was very, very confusing.
Okay, well, maybe I remember wrong.
But this was a while ago.
Well, it wasn't that long ago. I was thinking a whiler ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like, so I haven't tried that recently now that I think about it. I thought I had to cancel one a little while ago and it wasn't that bad. I don't know, guys.
It's like if you're someone who's expecting these things, it's fine. You can get through it. But the main thing that was standing out to me was like, no wonder my grandpa couldn't cancel this. There's no way. It would have been such a mess. Yeah, I don't know. If you have to call someone about tech support problems,
See, your grandpa?
they're like not going to be able to cancel.
Okay, this might be a hard conversation, but your grandpa was pretty with it.
He was.
Like when I met him, which wasn't that long ago, like, why is it?
And he was actually decently like technical and stuff.
Yeah.
But it was a crazy loop of long forms.
Is this like a cultural thing almost? Like when he was young, was it just simple to cancel a service? And so he's just like not used to this gauntlet, you know?
You would have had to like call the listicle company.
The listicle
They didn't
company?
have computers.
Did you just say listicle? You mean the switchboard?
No, because they made like
Listicle.
newsletters and also zines and also magazines.
You mean zines?
and
Magazines? Zines? What the hell is a zine?
Zines are a thing.
What is a zine?
A zine.
Okay, do you guys know what he's talking about?
A zine
is he intentionally using Gen Z slang?
No, I'm not. I'm intentionally using really old school stuff. A zine is a most commonly. This is a weird way of saying this. A zine is a most commonly. I'm adding the word a because I'm really dyslexic. A zine is most commonly a small circulation publication of original or appropriated text and images. More broadly, the term encompasses any self-published, unique work of minority interest, usually reproduced via photocopier.
I'm pretty sure it's zine.
I think it's zine.
Like short for magazine, like a short, small magazine.
You are correct.
Okay.
Zine? I don't.
Okay. Good to know.
I have 100% heard it called zine.
Well,
maybe they were also wrong.
Maybe they couldn't figure out how to cancel an Amazon subscription. Oh, no, Luke. Anywho, here's what I want to know. Where does the line fall? And I'm not saying what Amazon's doing is okay. It's like definitely not okay. If I want to unsubscribe from a mailing list, if I want to cancel a subscription, it should be one button, at most two. And are you sure is fine. Anything more than that, unacceptable. But where is the line? Like, should a cable company be allowed to even have a retention department? You know, like, is it okay to give me an offer? Is the offer okay? Hey, keep it and we'll give you the next 2 months for free. Like, is that okay?
And like how
What is okay? Yeah.
It's like open negotiation is no longer allowed.
How many times should I be allowed to say? How many times should I have to say no? I'm not interested. I want to cancel. Is once enough, and they shouldn't be allowed to say or do anything? Is twice? I mean, twice is probably fine. Are you sure? Yes. What if I offer you this? Well, now it's 3 times. Is that too many? What's the line, you guys?
Yeah, because I think this is almost a uniquely like internet problem. Because
Yes
if
and no.
you called in,
I mean, try to get out of a car salesman's office once they've like pulled you into the office. I think this is absolutely
I've
an
just
in-person problem.
literally just got up and left.
Yeah, but you're rude.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like if you don't want to buy that car, you can actually just physically remove yourself.
You can.
But
they're trying to keep you from doing
for
it.
sure. If you call into something and you say I want to cancel, this is my details, I want to cancel, and they're like, oh, I'm going to counter offer you. You should be able to say, no, I don't care, I want to cancel, goodbye, and it should be done. But I mean, it likely won't be, I guess.
Yeah, and I guess the difference is that in the car scenario, you're the one, they need something from you, not the
Yes.
other way around.
Yeah.
With the cancellation, I need something from them, so I can't simply disengage from this interaction. I have to see it through. So what would be a more fair... I can't think of
like
another
the idea of having a
analog.
third button. I don't know if this is enforceable or not, but having a third button that's just like, I genuinely do not care. You could offer me the moon. Cancel it.
Moon cancel.
No, I'm pretty sure I'm still not interested. Or like, definitely no.
Okay. Interesting.
Moon cancel.
Cancel to the moon.
Oh, man.
Just don't get as canceled as Under the Sea might get you. Moon's okay.
Dan's trying to move us on.
That's probably for the best.